Welcome. You should now be all set to go out for a walk. If you're not done yet, pause the recording for a while, and you can start it as soon as you're ready. The next 20 minutes are all yours. You're going to take a walk. And during this walk, I invite you to focus on yourself in this present moment. Maybe there are some other thoughts popping up during the walk about things that you have to do after, or things that you did before. And see if those thoughts can rest in the back of your head. So during this walk, you will add some mindfulness exercises to it. And that basically means that you're going to observe. Observe what is happening around you, and observe what you can notice within yourself. I will guide you during this walk. First, step outside if you haven't done so already, and just start walking. Maybe choose a route that is easy for you to walk. Maybe a route that you walk more often. In this way you don't have to pay too much attention to the route. And you can focus more easily on the exercises. Also think about a round that takes about 20 minutes, so you don't have to rush, and you know the way back. The first exercise is to bring all your attention to your movement. Notice what you feel in your body as you walk. And it may be helpful to slow down your pace a bit, so you can notice more in your body. All the movements in your body. We have been walking almost all of our lives, and often we hardly pay any attention to it. It happens more or less automatically. But what happens if you focus all your attention on walking? Like you never walked before. Follow each step, from left to right, over and over again. Notice the weight of your body moving from one side to the other between your steps. Your weight moving from right to left. And also forward with each step that you take. Your body leaning a bit in the front. And maybe you also notice the steps. You lift your foot, shift your weight, and place your foot forward again. Maybe first notice your right foot and focus on all the movements. The muscles in your upper leg when you lift your foot. Your body weight shifting forward. And the placing of your foot again. Maybe your heel touches the ground first. And then slowly the rest of your foot. Maybe at the end of your step you feel a little stretch in your toes. And then focus all your attention on your left foot. What do you notice here? the lifting of the foot and the muscles in your leg, the movement of your body leaning forward, and the placing of your foot on the ground again, the changing pressure on the soles of your foot with every step you take. And maybe you also notice the ground you're walking on. Stones, sand, maybe more natural. What are you walking on? And if we move our attention a little bit more up in the body, maybe you also notice the movement of your arms. Maybe your hands rest in your pockets, or are they swinging next to your body? And your attention even higher up in your body, to your shoulders and neck. And without having an opinion about it, notice how you're walking. So are you relaxed? Or are you a bit rushed? And are you walking in the pace that you want to walk? If you feel like it, you can adjust your pace. So the only thing that you have to do now is walking. And doing this exercise for yourself. So first we noticed our body during the walk. And let's now shift our attention from our body to the space around you. And during mindfulness practices, we like to use our sensory sensations to get a better feel for the present moment. So maybe first use your eyes. What do you see when you look around? And what do you see right in front of you? Close to you? And what do you see in the distance? And maybe during this exercise, and there are other people surrounding you, it can feel a bit different that you're observing everything happening around you. But see if that's okay. You can just walk around, look around, and observe everything that happens around you. And what do you hear at the moment? Are there a lot of sounds? Sounds from the distance, maybe moving closer, or fading away. And maybe you also hear the sound of the steps that you take during this walk. And by focusing your attention on your sensory sensations, well, the only moment you can truly see or hear is now. So it helps you to pay attention to this present moment. And then notice the weather during your walk. Is it cool outside? Or do you maybe feel the warmth of the sun? Do you feel the wind against your skin? Or what else do you notice? And then now shift your focus from the outside in. Let's focus on yourself and what you notice inside yourself. Are there any thoughts? Maybe thoughts about this exercise? Or other things? And maybe more general, is it full in your head? Or maybe there are no thoughts at all at this moment. Just observe how it is for you. And what feelings do you notice? Maybe there's an emotion. Or more of a general feeling how you're doing. And during mindfulness exercises, you don't have to feel anything or experience anything. Nothing is right or wrong. It's all about noticing what you notice. So even if you notice that you are distracted a lot, or that you're not relaxed at all, that's completely okay. It's all about observing how it is for you at this moment. And you may also notice that it's not so easy to keep your attention on the exercises. And that's also fine. Our minds wander a lot, from one thing to another, all day long. And during mindfulness exercises, you try to notice where your thoughts are at the moment. And when you train your awareness of where your thoughts are, you can also train your attention by focusing your attention on something where you want to focus on. Now bring back your attention to yourself and your walk. And for a couple of minutes, see if you can follow your thoughts and attention. So you can just walk. Maybe focus on the steps that you take. Maybe you want to focus on your breathing. And whenever you notice that your mind wanders away, see where it is. And slowly return with your attention to the steps or your breath. Go ahead, and after a few minutes I'll get you back again. And where are your thoughts at the moment? And maybe if you notice that your mind wandered off, slowly return with your attention to yourself, walking around. And notice the steps that you take. Your breathing. Both things that are constantly with you during this exercise. You're taking steps and you're breathing. So those can be some sort of anchor points where you can focus your attention on. And your mind will wander. You will get distracted and move away from the exercise. And that's okay. And whenever you notice that your mind is somewhere else, you can slowly bring back your attention to the steps or your breathing. So that's the exercise. Noticing where your mind is and bring it back to where you want to have it. So well done. You finished this exercise and took some time for yourself and practice mindfulness during a walk. Thank you for your attention and take the rest of the time to return home. This is the end of the recording.